Washington Live News Break. I am your host, Nick Steffens. Our top story today is breaking news from our very own Kaylan McCain. Main Street Washington Executive Director Sarah Grunwald has announced her plans to leave the role in August. She has led the group since 2014. There have been challenging moments, but I've never regretted my decision to come and work here in Washington and to work on Main Street. I'm sad, I'm excited, there's a lot of emotions behind it, Grunwald said. Grunwald has accepted a position at Johnson County Public Health where she will take on the department's outreach and engagement coordinator position. The outgoing executive director has been a pivotal player for Main Street Washington. In her tenure, she oversaw over $12.5 million in the city's downtown, helped establish the Washington Farmers Market Advisory Board, and tracked 29 downtown businesses' starts, relocations, and expansions. Madeline Weidmer, the group's board president, said Main Street Washington would spend the next several months conducting a thorough search for the group's next executive director. Staying in Washington, an advisor to the Washington County Board of Supervisors said the government's insurance rates were going up. The county's coverage is provided by the Iowa Communities Insurance Pool, or ICAP. The new coverage rates took effect July 1st, the start of the fiscal year. The numbers represent an 11% net increase compared to last year's cost. Quote, ICAP is owned by its members. It's not a for-profit entity. It's not an insurance company. In the past, there's been a voucher that comes out every year, which is basically a rebate or a discount on the contribution. So many years that voucher was paid out, and for a while we took it for granted. The year it disappeared, that shattered the budget a little bit. And that is from Paul Horak, owner of Horak Insurance. First part of it, Horak said the rising costs come from a perfect storm of factors across the economy. The first part of it is insurance to value, which needs to come up, and then construction cost is skyrocketing, end quote. He continues on by saying there's a lot of weather events that are coming in at strange times, tornadoes in January and February, as well as the derechos that have hit, as well as social inflation. ICAP eliminated a $10,000 fee for every jail in member counties this year, according to Horak, who said the new line item was another major factor in rising expenses. Horak said the money covered growing legal expenses. There's been a lot of jail and law enforcement liability claims, and some of the awards have gotten pretty high. ICAP needed to do something to recover that. Supervisor Jack Seward Jr., who is a member of the ICAP board, said the organization was taking steps to get those costs under control. Horak said he didn't blame the organization for the changes. I do feel confident that ICAP is taking the right steps to remain a viable solution for the entities that they serve. You can't just sit there and do nothing. That's happened to several insurance companies, or they just decided to get out of the market. Seward said the trends were not specific to Washington County or the state of Iowa, but reflected national economic realities. There are some positive trends for county insurance. For instance, Horak said workers' compensation rates were under control. 3 young women who have never participated in a pageant before now make up the 2022 Washington County Fair Queen Court. Maddie Pfeiffer earned the title of Fair Princess, and the contestants voted Allie Reese Miss Congeniality, and Katie Lichty, who happens to be Reese's cousin, won the title of 2022 Washington County Fair Queen. The pageant beautifully displayed not only pretty dresses, sweet smiles, and well-spoken women, but the feeling of family and friendship was clearly evident. I did it because I thought it would be a great experience and be a great time to spend with my friends, Lichty said. It was something I would regret not doing. Pageant coordinators Katie Norman and Shauna Siren helped prepare the new girls, arranged for Miss Rodeo Iowa Emma Bear as the Master of Ceremonies, and put together the judging panel consisting of 2021 Iowa State Fair Queen McKenna Heinrich, 1995 Queen contestant and Miss Iowa contestant Jade Halverson, and Cedar County Fair Board member and Queen coordinator Molly Hobb for the well-organized pageant. Speaking of the Fair Queen, looking at local events, the Washington County Fair is still going on and will go on until July 22nd. Fair Board President and Vice President John Wagner and Kurt Dahlmeyer were on Washington Live this morning, so you can go stay on this page and go watch that. They provide great information about what is at the fair. It is now time for obituaries. James D. Stevens from Washington passed away on Friday, July 15th at the age of 80. Services are pending at the Jones and Eden Funeral Home. Sandra Jean Rich from Washington died Thursday, July 14th at the age of 84. Services are pending at the Jones and Eden Funeral Home. Mark H. Pulpeter from West Point died Thursday, July 14th at the age of 84. A massive Christian burial will be held at 10:30 a.m. Tuesday, July 19th at St. Mary's of the Assumption Catholic Church. Schmidt's Funeral Home of West Point is assisting the family with arrangements. James John Simpson Jr. from Fairfield passed away on Thursday, July 7th at the age of 75. He is survived by his wife Linda, Scott Simpson, Samantha Scepter, and Elisa King. His sister Pam Huffman, 7 grandchildren, and a great-granddaughter. A celebration of life gathering will be from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Sunday, July 24th at the Walton Club. Joyce Evelyn Yoder of Richland passed away on Friday, July 15th at the age of 88. She is survived by her children, Pat Morgan, Brenda Perry, Danita Yoder, and Duane Yoder, as well as 13 grandchildren, 18 great-grandchildren, and her brother Norman Lowell Smith. Funeral services will be held at 11 a.m. this morning, were held at 11 a.m. this morning at Ollie Baptist Church. Esther S. Plum from Fairfield passed away Wednesday, July 13th at the age of 96. She is survived by her 2 sons, Lloyd and Stan Plum, 6 grandchildren, 10 great-grandchildren, and her sister, Sue Gould. A celebration of life will be held at a later date. Richard A. Tolander of Ankeny passed away on Tuesday, July 12th at the age of 93. A memorial funeral service will be held at 10:30 a.m. on Friday, July 29th at the First United Methodist Church in Mount Pleasant. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will have weather and sports.
Since 1905, Kelowna Cooperative Technology Company has helped our community stay connected with the latest advancements in clear, dependable telecommunications services. KCTC provides rural Iowans with access to high-speed fiber internet, as well as phone, television, computer repair, and cybersecurity solutions. We're also proud supporters of local organizations and area schools within the community. KCTC, keeping Kelowna connected.
Hello and welcome back to the Southeast Iowa Union News Break. I am your host, Nick Steffens. It is now time for the weather. It is currently 87 degrees and sunny at 3 p.m. Temperatures will begin to fall steadily this evening with temperatures reaching 68 degrees tonight. The sun will stick around for most of this week. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny with a high of 91. The UV index will be 9 out of 10, so be prepared if you're going to be outside. Wednesday is a similar story with it being sunny with a high of 89 degrees. At night, temperatures will fall all the way down to 65 and the skies will remain clear. Thursday will be a hot one with temperatures reaching at 95 degrees with humidity at 50%. Expect the real feel to break triple digits. Temperatures will fall down to 69 degrees at night, some relief from the heat. You might want to reconsider your weekend plans because it is looking like there's going to be some storms Friday and Saturday. Friday, there's a 40% chance of rain in the morning and it will remain mostly cloudy throughout the afternoon. And then in the evening, the thunderstorms will return and stick around through Saturday. It'll be a hot one as well for Saturday with temperatures reaching 92 degrees. Sunday will be drier, but the clouds will remain and it will also be slightly cooler with a high of 89 degrees. It is now time for sports. The 2022 Southeast Conference baseball team was announced on Thursday, and along with those came the all-academic list, which honors area players who excelled in the classroom. Washington had 9 players make the list, Fairfield received 6 honorees, and Mount Pleasant had 5. Only seniors and juniors are eligible to make all-academic team. Washington's list included 6 juniors and 3 seniors. Those were Ethan Patterson, Aiden 6, AJ 6, Avery 6, James Strabala, Isaac Vetter, Lucas Kroll, Matt Wolf, and Ethan Ziglowski. That's the news for Washington, Iowa today. Thank you for joining me on the Southeast Iowa Union Newsbreak. I'm your host, Nick Steffens. Join us next time.